Hello, my name is Michael and I'm the owner of the Hero Journey Fitness for Body, Mind, and Soul. And today I want to show you a basic tutorial on how to stand and throw punches properly so we can minimize your chance of getting hurt. So first things first, basic stance. I'm an orthodox or a right-handed person, so I'm going to have my left foot forward. If you're a southpaw, it's going to be the opposite. You're going to have your right foot forward. So my lead leg is always going to be pointing at my opponent or at the bag that you're punching. So just think of it, it's always like pointing directly at where you're focusing. My right leg is going to be farther back, and I want to make sure that my back leg is spaced as wide as my shoulders. Why? Because if I'm on a tightrope, I can get pushed off easy. But when I have a good solid base and I have good leg spacing, that's going to keep me from falling off the tightrope. And now, I'm going to put my right hand up right by my jaw. That's going to stay there. This protects my face, but it's also put this in a position if I need to throw a punch straight. Now my left hand is going to be up in the front, just like this. I want to make sure that I'm not blocking myself. I got to be able to see, right? And it needs to also be up so I can block and catch punches and those kind of things. So now I'm in a basic good fighting stance here. Got a good balance. My hands are in the proper position. Now I'm going to start with a basic jab. A jab or a one is always going to be the straight punch off of the lead leg. If my lead leg is left, my jab is going to be with my left hand. So what I'm going to do is as I extend my arm straight out, I'm going to just turn my wrist. I'm turning my wrist just like this, bringing it right back where it came from. Going out, right back where it came from. Real simple. A jab is a simple punch. Just come straight out, right back. Making sure that you get that rotation in the wrist. Now, a cross will always be the other punch from the jab. So my right leg is back, my right arm here, so a cross. So what I do here is I'm going to extend my right arm out, but what makes this different than a jab is now I'm turning my hips forward. Coming in, turning my hips forward. When I put my hips into it, that's where that power comes from. That's why the cross is so devastating, because all that power from the hips come through. So I'm turning my wrist forward, and then also, if you look down, you'll see my fist, my knee, and my foot in the same plane of motion. That's what we're looking for. Reloading, and coming back out. So that's a cross. Now, the next punch we throw is a hook. And we're going to start with a lead hook. So a lead hook is going to be on my left side, my lead side. And so now what makes this different here is now I'm adding a 90-degree bend here in my elbow, right? And I'm twisting across. So I'm starting out here, twisting across. Using my waist, it's all in the waist. So now I'm twisting my hips, turning my hips, even my foot, and it's almost like a door getting slammed at the hinge. So resetting here, turning. Now I want to make sure that I have that my wrist, my elbow, my shoulder are in the same plane. If I'm like this and I make contact with something, the blow is going to get absorbed in the joint. It's not going to get absorbed through the body. When I'm like this now and make contact, the blow will go through my body evenly, so it's not loading up a joint, so it's going to prevent myself from getting injured. So a hook coming up just like this. If I want to throw a right hook, it's the same principle, right? This bends this way, and now I'm twisting. But it's all in the twist. That's what gives the hook the power. Relaxing the shoulders, coming through. And now the last punches we throw in here are uppercuts. So I'm going to start with a lead uppercut. That's going to be my left. So what I'm going to do here is I'm shifting my weight now on my lead leg, right? My hands are already in position. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn my palm up, and I'm going to push down into the ground with my leg, and I'm going to drive up with my hips. So literally I'm just driving up with my hips. I'm keeping my head down, and the punch drives up above my head. That's a proper uppercut. We don't want to do this stuff, right? Because in boxing, it's like, oh, look, hit me. We don't want to just give our chin away. So as I'm driving, weights on this leg, and I'm just driving straight up. Driving straight up. Now if I want to throw a right uppercut, same principle. I'm shifting on the back leg now, right? Dropping this down a little bit, turning my wrist up, driving the punch up and through. Driving the punch up and through, just like that. So understand that hooks come around the side, uppercuts come up through the middle. It's the same principle if you do an uppercut to the body, uppercut to the head. Same principle. So these are the basic punches that we throw. I'm going to go through just what these all look like a little quicker. So in the fighting stance, jab, cross, hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut. One more time. Jab, cross, hook, hook, uppercut, shifting back, uppercut. So these are a basic punching and boxing stance tutorial. I want you to work on these, be patient with yourself. I don't expect you to be a seasoned boxer in 5 minutes, but I do expect you to understand these principles so that when you're in here punching and having a good time, pushing your body, that you're pushing your body in a way that's not going to promote injury. I hope this tutorial helped you, and I look forward to seeing you in the hero journey.